Carolina. He always brings out a banger. Dark Pit is hovered here, and that's going to be the selection for Riku.
Yeah. Yep. And the winner of this actually will play in top 96, the winner of Icy Mist versus Zai, which is another banger set that's happening right now. But we're getting into the Dark Pit versus Joker. Why do you think the Dark Pit over regular Pit here?
That's a great question. Frankly, I think Dark Pit has always been a little bit higher on the tier list.
Yeah.
I think you get a little bit more power out of the bow, and the side B can be a little bit stronger as well. I don't know how many other differences there are, frankly. Maybe that's on me as a commentator for not knowing.
No, I think you're right on. I don't think there's a ton. It's primarily the arrow that's like the biggest reason. And I'm honestly surprised. I would figure regular Pit arrow would be a little bit more.
It's a little more flexible, but I think you get a little bit more power out of the Dark Pit arrow.
Yeah, you do get power out of the Dark Pit arrow. The issue is that Omega's never going to let you get to a point where you can use it. So I feel like if you're going to go for like an edge guard situation, having regular arrow online for Pit allows you to stump, potentially, I should say, stump Tether.
Oh
my God.
There we go. The game has started. Omega has arrived onto the stage with his classic, the drag down up air into an up smash. I feel like I've seen him do it so many times, and he doesn't miss. And Arsene still online is getting value to this moment. Just Omega, he's been on such a strong upswing, and I want to see him win a huge tournament. I think, in my opinion, he is one of the dark horses to make a deep run into top 8 and maybe take a tournament. I would love to see his momentum keep going with the level of performances that he's had in 2024. I'd love to see him have a breakout performance as a top 50 player because he's really been on that strong upswing as a competitor.
100% agree with you. I think that he's due for a massive, massive run. He already had something fairly recently with a lot of interesting
Momocon,
upsets. There was one even before Momocon too, I'm trying to remember, but in any case, he's due for something big. He's due for a massive win, I think, and this could be the place to do it. I know that I was talking to him, and he's not really stressed about his bracket run. He feels really good all the way up to top 8. In fact, when I was talking to him about his bracket run, he didn't even start with Riku. So I think he's feeling fairly confident about this one.
It's got to feel bad if you're Riku, but quietly, Riku has kept this very even and is racking up damage really, really carefully, and we're at an even set. And Riku even has a lead right now, so maybe we're counting him out a little bit too early, and now the footstool into guns is going to look for something, and now
it doesn't
land.
I think he SDI'd to the right there just enough to get out of the range of the up smash.
That's knowledge from Riku.
That was incredible. Now, I'm starting to see the vision with the Dark Pit arrow here. It's not necessarily so much that you have the power up close or for the edge guard.
Did you start a jab?
Yeah, I just died a jab.
I didn't know you could kill with jab. Dude, I'm learning something new every day.
Maybe Dark Pit has a lot more interesting and cheesy sauce that we were not prepared for.
Maybe he does more knockback. Honestly, somebody should tweet at me and tell me if he does more knockback, because I need to learn, frankly.
Multi-hits, though, are Joker's best friend if you're getting hit by them. 46% is a nice early Arsene. However, already a third of it gone, a half of it gone, because Riku is holding advantage, and we're about to see no Arsene available. Is Omega going to drop this first game?
This is a scary situation if you're George's favorite Joker, because he's struggling. Oh my God, the weight from Riku, and now the Nair. He's still alive, and Arsene is gonna. Never mind.
I think maybe if he waited a little bit longer, the tether might have caught, but it's so impossible to see at that moment. And the issue is, you can hold Rebel's Guard all the way down if you want to. Riku gets more than one jump, all right? Omega only has the one, but Riku can try again. You know, the Nair hits Rebel's Guard, let's do it again, and it works.
And you know what? We'll do it again. And Riku, smile on his face, says, hey, I'm ready for Omega. You might have not been ready for me, but I was ready for you. And that's a two-stock, a really pretty dominant game from a Riku. Something we weren't expecting when we walked in. It was a pretty fast game 1, too. I can't lie.
Yeah, Riku ran away with some advantage state here, but Omega really knows how to turn up the throttle in terms of pacing of the game. And I think that's going to benefit here, especially against Dark Pit. What I was saying is I think the vision for Dark Pit is that the arrow is so fast and strong that it prevents Joker from camping at all with gun or with Ahas. So you force the up-close interactions, up-close and personal, and right now Riku's been really benefiting from that.
Yeah, I think I haven't been counting, but Riku has hit a lot of arrows on Omega, especially in Game 1. There's been a lot that have landed, and they've racked up percentage pretty steadily. So I think Riku really has a solid game plan for this matchup, and it's feeling like Omega might have to rethink things a little bit. Maybe force some adaptations.
Yeah, I think forcing adaptations definitely makes sense here. I love the Guardian Orb.
Yeah, no, I was going to point that out. The Guardian Orbs have been so instrumental in allowing Riku to make it back to the stage effectively and keep Joker from getting these Arsene back airs, from getting these edge guards, and that up air is a lot of damage. 137 on Omega, forward throw is going to turn into a stock.
All right, forward throw kills. I'm learning so much more about Dark Pit that I did not know.
Thank you for the lesson, Riku, because I did not expect to believe in Dark Pit this much. Maybe there's a reason Zachary's been playing it. And this character is starting to cook for real.
Okay, Riku's making me a little bit worried as a a Georgia fanatic myself, because Omega's right now fishing for fair ones. Does actually find a fair one and follows all the way with the up air, because either Riku's going to SDI too far off to the platform and down smash or up smash will connect, or he's going to land on the platform and up smash will connect. So Omega already showing a little bit of adaptation with the combos, but Joker's gameplay right here is still pretty linear. Look for Agons and look for damage with Arsene.
Arsene is online, so Riku's stock could blow up, but if he gets a couple of stray hits into Omega and just evaporates that Arsene, then what is Omega going to do? He's losing a lot of neutral interactions when he doesn't have Arsene online as well. So it's difficult. Oh my god, the Rebels Guard prevented the spike. That was real scary, but is Omega going to live? No. He's not.
Yeah, that's the difficult thing with so many jumps. Joker, as safe as Joker's disadvantage, even without or especially without Arsene, seems to be, Pit has so many jumps and so many ways to interrupt the tether.
No tech from Riku makes it a little difficult, and Omega trying hard to keep him from getting back, but so many jumps and the up B that goes 10 miles.
That's gorgeous.
This is going to be a down smash.
That's gorgeous, but not quite going to kill. Good DI from Riku. Oh, but there's a little bit too far. F-tilt, because forward smash was going to be too slow. Omega didn't react fast.
There's the
great ledge trump.
And this is where Omega starts to adapt. He starts to realize where his openings are. He starts to realize where he can find a couple of KOs. And now, this is where he starts to build momentum. Riku has to keep his foot on the gas if he wants to keep Omega from taking this game back, because already the neutral interactions are starting to go the way of Georgia.
Yeah, absolutely. Chazo over there looking at me like, what's going on? How is Omega losing this? How is he down a game? How is he about to lose this game? But I think Omega's starting to get the footing a little bit, starting to understand the vision. I love this.
He's ready for the bow now. You can see the shield coming out on reaction. He's ready for Riku to throw out these projectiles, and now the damage. Oh my god, Arsene comes out at the perfect time, and now Riku just on the back foot, in a horrible spot. Finds the read, and there's fair one, back air. Arsene securing the kill, and Omega did not let that game one get to his head.
No, and you see, once Omega gets an opening, you have to think so fast. And Omega's brain and hands work faster than anybody else in the Georgia scene that I've seen. It just works so quickly. And I think that's just the nature of being in a region with Cola. If you want to compete for the #1 spot, you have to play at mock speed. And you can see how fast and how aggressive
for the role.
Those choices were. Yeah, exactly. And his brain works so fast that he's ready to react to any get-up option. And Riku thinks he's got all the time in the world. Omega says, you've got no clock in this game, buddy.
What a beast. We're back to PS2 once again. We're running it back. I think both of these are run backers anyway. So
yeah, absolutely.
We're probably going to be that for the rest of the set. 47% is a great start for Omega. And this is the best start he's had so far in this set, minus that very first stock.
Game plan is very clear here. Omega's actually enjoying playing at this kind of middle range, because the only option that Pit has for burst is dash attack. But Riku's still finding an opening. Off of one dash attack, Riku was able to find a massive opening.
Oh my god,
down air up smash just kills.
Deletes Riku's first stock, and Omega just feeling so comfortable already. Even with Riku starting to find a couple of openings and starting to do some damage, it feels like Omega's just ready for it. And with the Arsene online, he did so much damage. But Riku, not to be outdone,
trades it right back.
Goes right off stage and makes sure that Omega is not living to see another stock. Well, he sees another stock.
At least one more.
At least two more.
At least two more, yeah, really.
And maybe 3 more for another game.
We're going to be seeing a lot more stocks. Omega is getting bursted, though. Riku is saying, you do not get to play at this mid-range. I will use my unsafe burst options until you shield. And one thing Omega does not like to do, and honestly most Jokers don't like to do, is shield.
Yeah. They don't want to. They want to keep the pressure up. Yeah. They want to be able to stay in your face, stay at the correct range with Ragun. And that down smash did kill with no rage.
Yeah.
We saw it happen last game where it didn't, but even with no Arsene. And now Arsene's back online.
Yeah.
At 0%. Riku might just take a ton of damage from this. 22.
Oh,
make it 37.
And if Riku can't get any damage back, if we stay at 75, 80% or lower on Omega when Arsene runs out, we're going to see another Arsene likely before the stock is even taken. And then another one that you have to play through on the last stock. A lot of uphill battle for Riku here.
This is going to be super difficult to come back from. And I think Omega, once again, foot on the gas. He's not stopping. Arsene will fade out, but we still have a lot of time and a lot of room for Omega to have some fun. Only 100%. I don't think Dark Pit kills super easily, and that was so deep.
Play that one back for me. Oh my god, that was gorgeous. I love this. We're going to play this nice and slow for you guys. Jumping over the arrow, getting the gun to interrupt, forward throw, jumping off stage with the back air, tether, cancel, fast fall, back air after the Guardian Orbiters. Omega is a god.
He's doing what he's doing. He's doing what he does every day. And look at him. He was not at all phased by the game one. Calm, collected, cool, locked in. He is the egoist. He is the protagonist. He is the main character right now.
Let's take a breath. Just kidding. We're back into game 3.
This is game 4. Omega up 2-1 now.
Omega's up 2-1.
2-1.
That last game was actually pretty fast.
That was really fast.
Yeah. That's what I'm going to use as an excuse. I'm not bad.
I think Riku, he had a really good idea from game 1, but Omega's pace changes have just been so good. He's not allowing Riku to find the same sort of success he did. I feel like Riku racked up so much damage with arrows in game 1, and that was what really led him to be able to convert a little bit more easily, just because Joker was at high percentage for the entire round, for the entire game, and now Omega's gotten used to the Guardian Orbs, he's gotten used to the arrows, he's gotten used to the timings that Riku's gone with, and it's so hard for anyone to convert off of that. And the Arsene back air is going to do a lot of damage. Aegon as well, just so much found, and there's no safe recovery here for Riku.
Oh, couldn't quite find the ledge trump there. Arsene just ran out, waiting out the down smash, gets get up attack, jumps over. Oh my goodness, the footstools are crazy.
I think we're looking for a drag down Omega, as per usual, but back air will send across the stage as well. Nice aggressive disadvantage move from Riku to try to create center stage again. And a lot of rage could mean that a stock will go the way of Riku, but drag down, that's a fair one into a forward smash. Omega is not phased once again.
Can we talk about how Omega is so quick to react to mistext there? That's absolutely, he's dead.
Oh, he got footstooled.
Yeah. Good trade back from Riku, but
you know, Omega's not phased, but I think Riku is phasing up with some of these arrow snipes. He's hit some pretty ridiculous projectiles, and he's had a pretty good hit rate on them.
Yeah.
He's trick-shotting around.
I think the one thing every player has to understand is that every fresh stock Omega has, he plays slow, he plays patient, and he looks for his openings. But as the stock goes on, Omega does great with pace changes, but he only changes one way, and it's speeding up. So if you can keep up with Omega's pace or outpace him early and then slow it down to your own pace, there's a good chance you'll be able to do some nice bait and punish to deal with Omega's high pressure.
But right now, Omega still in the lead, a 30% lead, but Arsene is now online, so it could lead to even more. This is close to kill percent for Arsene Joker, but Riku not wanting to let him even get back onto the stage. That's so clean! He covers the Arsene up B, and that's so nicely done.
Oh,
Riku making me eat my words immediately.
Yeah, Riku making a lot of use out of having multiple jumps, only when it matters. Great tech on the fair one, doesn't tech the next one, but bounces a little bit too high. Omega wasn't able to kill that off of that right there. Finds the back air. Nothing too deep here. The guns are going to miss.
We're looking for some sort of drag down again from Omega. We're looking for some sort of conversion in a Riku, I think he now wants to slow things down, wants to keep his distance, wants to see if he'll greed for Rebel's Guard, which he did.
There it is.
And now there's a drag down, and that's going to lead to the stock. 19-7, not a lot of percent for Omega.
It's 2024. You have to know that if you're a high percentage, Joker is always looking for fair
Oh
one.
my god, he went for a down smash.
Oh my god.
That could have been scary, but Omega was ready for it. I think he got a second when the cutscene popped up for Joker. So he got to see the down smash charging, thankfully for him.
Yeah, Arsene's not going to be killing this right here. I think we're just going to be hoping for a little bit extra damage. You're probably not going to see another Arsene as Omega, so you're going to have to kill with some more reliable options here, but you have to get some damage down, and Arsene is gone before any is racked.
You want to relax if you're Riku here, but that was a ridiculous grab and a ridiculous conversion from Omega, and he's going to bring it back to neutral. So much damage, the charge forward smash won't connect. But we're so far away from Arsene. We're looking for a Rebel's Guard or some sort of drag down conversion or an edge guard. Omega in a great spot, goes for the tether cancel, doesn't find it, and Riku will remain alive in this set.
Jokers can only hit grabs at this percentage, otherwise it's going to be fair one, fishing for fair one, and Riku reads it out, drifts away for the back air. Oh my goodness, actually finds a way back, goes so deep, gets the regrab, but actually makes it back, finds the fair one, does not find the follow-up.
There's so much pressure coming up from Omega right now, and Riku throws out an up smash, doesn't land. The Rebels guard doesn't land either, but Arsene's almost online. There's something to be said if Riku loses this one. The up air, not quite enough. The DI's good. 140% and the up air just barely catches.
How do you get back to the ground here? You have Arsene, but
Up throw,
grab is crazy. Forward throw doesn't quite kill. Arsene, though, you have to edge guard the Arsene. It's going to be so easy, right?
Nair?
The Nair does take it, and Riku sends it to a game 5.
Riku, ice cold, cold front Riku representing, not phased. He's locked in, he's talking to the crowd. He's ready. I was counting him out towards the end of that, but Omega not able to convert on the end, and Riku staying calm, knowing the Nair will be able to convert, and that's good stuff from Florida's best, Florida's finest.
That's incredible. Game 5. I mean, we're just run-back players here. As much as I think other stages could benefit these different characters, I think Omega's got something to prove right now.
Yeah.
Being the higher seed, being the one poised to take this theoretically, but dealing with Riku's crazy pressure on an unorthodox character.
Riku has been really impressing me this entire, even if he loses the set, I will never disrespect this pit ever again because holy cow, he's been really cooking some stuff up. The arrow accuracy, the amount of low percentage combos he's been doing, the conversions, the edge guards, the usage of Pit's entire toolkit has shown true character mastery, and I think there's something to be said about him being off of his main and still coming on and proving us that he's still got it.
100% agree with you there. Omega's getting a nice little opening here. Arsene is pretty close to being online, just one hit. Now it should be online off of that multi-hit. Oh, no, not
drag
quite,
down.
but he gets a nice, that's actually good. This is better. You get more damage down, and now Arsene is out for just a raw back air kill, or a fair one drag down again, or maybe like a down air combo here. But Omega's got to find, get off the platform, please.
The multi-hits feel so good for Riku. They're shredding through this Arsene bar so quickly. It's already almost gone, and I don't think Omega's had a single hit from it.
No. Oh, good ledge trump, but air dodge back to stage.
The DI out.
We're looking for fair one. Of course we're looking for fair one. It's Joker.
Riku doing an incredible job to avoid the Arsene Joker and not losing out on that one.
No.
The back air doesn't take the kill, but
oh my god, is it going to kill though?
It's stale, so I don't know if it will. And I think Riku's going to be able to come back. Down throw, most likely. No, forward throw is the answer.
We want to get this edge guard. We want to keep the ledge trap high.
There's
Who's
a ledge trump.
expecting another ledge trump?
That was really, really good. And Omega staying calm, staying collected. Riku is converted at the end of these games, but Omega still hasn't been phased. He's losing a couple of interactions, and Riku is getting a couple in on him, but credit to Omega for not losing out on any of this. And forward throw,
he matches out.
Incredible mash from
Best
Omega.
masher in Georgia. Crazy, crazy. And having Arsene online is actually massive. If you can keep, I love the Nair spacing here. Dash attack's not going to quite kill. If you can get maybe an Aegon right here. Oh, it does protect from the ledge, but can he make something happen out of this?
Oh my god, Omega with full rage, unreal.
40%!
40%!
That was a 40% kill, and that was huge for Omega, not dying to any of those options there. Riku's got to close out this stock and pray that nothing else happens. Rebel's guard is just to stay alive at this point, but the SD and Riku loses game 5. Omega had the most dominant game 5 after a tight back and forth set.
Hey,